I literally have been talking to myself for an hour. Oh my god, my fucking clip fell. I've been talking to myself for an hour. And turns out the camera was not recording and my phone fucking overheated. So, no notes and no camera. So, I took a little break, got myself a little snack, and then I got back. Let me just take a little bite out of this. I love bananas and plantains. A little bit of ASMR. Well, anyway, I had a lot of shit to talk about today. I literally wrote them all down. Okay, my chewing is like really obnoxious. So, let's talk about Ariana Grande. Okay, diva, by the way. I love her. I've always been a fan of hers. Like, personally, ever since I was a kid, I was always like obsessed with like Bang Bang, like Seven Rings, like fucking, like all of her like really popular songs, like the Black Ayana era. But personally, I actually really like Eternal Sunshine, even though Glinda has has clutched Ariana, like has her clutched by the. What am I talking about? I'm like fucking stuttering over here, like making sayings up. Like, you know what? There's a window out there, and it's a long way down. Thinking of jumping. That's a lie. It's not even a long way down. I can literally walk from the window, like walk off from the window and just like step into my garage. If I step right, I could just like land on my foot and like break it. But why am I talking about this right now? Oh my god! Don't mind me. I literally like woke up like 2 hours ago. Anyway, um, yeah, Ariana Grande. Her tour tickets are like pissing me off right now. Ariana Grande, I love you, girl, but what the actual fuck are those tour tickets? Like, okay, first of all, like Europe is not one fucking country. We're not all London. Okay? Yeah? Uh Second of all, if you're gonna call it world tour, at least make it the actual world tour and not just like all of America and like Berlin, Amsterdam and like London. Actually, what the fuck is that? Like, actually, what the fuck is that? I get like that an artist can only like do so many shows, but like, why would you do a million shows in America and do like two shows in Europe, in the country of Europe? Hello, it's so annoying that like American artists do this so much, because then we get like the Europeans miss out on so much just because like Americans don't think that we exist. Period. Well, anyway, yeah. Also, I've seen like the prices. What do you mean 1.5 million? That's not, like one of them like wrote that. What I mean, I saw a TikTok saying that like w- the like one of the London tickets costed like 1,500, and it wasn't even like in the pit, because like no, like I finna be in the pit, because like no, like I finna be in the pit, you know. Ariana Grande, we were very disappointed in you, girl. We did not expect this from you, of all people. I expected this from like Selena Gomez or something, or like J Lo. Hello, J Lo. I expected that from her, but not from you, Ariana. Kind of sad. But hey, you know what? I would pay too, because like hello, like the America ones are like really cheap. They're like what, $90? Like that's nothing. My festival tickets were more expensive than that, and that like there weren't even that many like bomb artists, like fucking big mainstream artists. Like they were mostly just artists that no one like listened to anymore, mixed with artists that are popular now. I think there were like what, three artists that were like really popular, which were like Noah Khan, Olivia Rodrigo, and Phineas. So yeah, I also wanted to talk about Now I'm trying to spill tea already. Uh, talk about. I saw it at an Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna explain the context for this, and then I'm gonna explain the Instagram post. So basically, in my high school, when I like this was what like 2024. Wait, when did I graduate? Was it 2024 or 2025? No, it was 2025. So 2025, my graduating year. My high school did like so basically our art teacher, they uh invented this tradition like 2 years before I graduated, like two graduations before I graduated, where every time like an art student graduates, they get to paint a ceiling tile like from like the art classroom ceiling, right? So I had been looking forward to like graduating and painting the ceiling tile for like a century basically. I already planned out what I wanted to like paint. I already like my plan was I wanted to paint Alice in Wonderland but like in a very creepy style, basically like Tim Burton-y, things like that. And like how he paints and draws, like not his movies, like his actual art pieces. So it's safe to say that I didn't get to do it because my teacher's an asshole. Okay, I'm trying, okay, I'm not gonna, this is a topic for a whole other day, like this teacher, but I'm gonna like try to keep this as minimal as possible. Me and my teacher had issues that year for a bunch of different reasons and a lot of different issues. And we had a big fight towards the end of my the last semester, right? We had a huge fight, and it wasn't even a fist fight, and I wouldn't even call it like a verbal fight. Like she had just done something like really horrible to me, and I felt like really offended. Anyway, I'm not even gonna like get into it that much. So in this little disagreement that we had, she told me that I wasn't like that she wasn't gonna let me paint the ceiling tile. Like she was that petty. She just didn't want to let me paint the ceiling tile, even though I'd been looking forward to it for years. She's like, "It's my tradition, my art room. You are not gonna paint the ceiling tile." I'm like, I was really upset for a while, but at some point I was just like, "Fine, I guess. Hey, you don't want it. You don't deserve it. You know, you don't deserve my masterpieces." But I don't know. I saw the okay, now back to the main topic. I saw the this Instagram post on the school's like Instagram page, and basically what they had posted was ceiling tile paintings but from the year that graduated after me. Now, the same teacher had issues with some of these girls too, but I saw that they were still able to paint their tiles and I was just like, girl, bitch, what the actual fuck? Like, it was just so annoying to me. It genuinely like ruined my day. It ruined my whole day, like that day. And I just, I don't know. I felt like really bad about it. I know that I shouldn't have felt bad about it, but I don't know. I just felt like super petty. Like I really like was holding myself back from commenting on the post, being like, oh, so they get to do it. Oh, okay, so I am fucking being targeted over here. Oh, so like I'm fucking being like bullied in this school by a teacher, basically. But yeah, that's a topic for another day. I would love to talk about this someday, but just not on the second episode. Also, it's just way too long of a story. It would not fit in like today's episode. But yeah, 1 second. I love I'm just like staring at my iPad, not knowing what I wrote down. When I write things down, I write them in fucking gibberish because I was like typing in like the middle of class, the middle of the metro station while I'm walking. Like, okay, I wrote down the mom from the unknown number documentary. This shit's so funny. I was talking to my friends about this the other day about how fucking dumb she looks in the documentary, fucking being not even exposed. She fucking exposed herself as being like a cyberbully to her own daughter. Like, how are you gonna do that to your own daughter? By the way, to your own daughter. Hello. It just, I don't know. It's like really weird, really weird. Yeah. Oh my god. Like, how are you gonna fucking cyberbully your daughter for like a whole what? What was it? Like, did she say 10 months or something? I'm not sure if it was like 10 months or like a couple of years. Who knows? About her boyfriend and saying that he's gonna break up with her because she can't give him what he wants and stuff like that. And that her mom, the bully, her mom was like, I can give him what he wants. Ma'am, that is a minor. Ma'am, that is a full like that is a child, and you're a full grown woman. Creepy, to say the very least. Whether it was cyberbullying or not, she should be fucking looked at. Anyway. Are you guys hearing that? There's an alarm going off. Okay, well, anyways, there was a fucking alarm going off. It was not mine, though. It's not. It sounded like really far away. Like, okay, anyway. Fucking weird. Imagine fucking just waking up one day, seeing a message from like this bully that's been cyberbullying you all fucking like year, and like they're like, "Oh, kill yourself, whatever," and then like a few months later, finding out it was your mom. Imagine how awkward the family dinners would be. That's where I'm gonna leave this topic, because there's not really much to talk about. She's just a fucking weirdo. That like, honestly, it's kind of predatory towards that kid. That she was like, "Oh, like, I can give him what he wants." Like, kill me? No. Start digging in your butt, twin. Okay, I wrote. I wrote. Charlie Kirk is dead. Hear ye, hear ye. Because hear ye, hear ye. He is dead. Oh my god. It's like fucking. This is how I'm gonna be reacting. Actually, no, that's a lie. When Trump dies, I will be celebrating by going out for dinner, having a little drink, going to the club. That is gonna be me. So, Charlie Kirk died. Did he deserve it? Fuck yeah. He had it coming. He was gonna go out and say all that shit, and he expected to not be killed. Like, he expected that there's gonna be some. Like, there's gonna be no insane people that are gonna want to kill him. Does he think that's not a possibility or something, being a public figure? Hello, there's people who want to kill Taylor Swift. If there's people who want to kill Taylor Swift, there's gonna be people who want to kill you. Like, that is expected, you know? And just, it's dumb that some people. Also, you know what's dumb? That people are defending him and being like, he was a father. Okay, what about the fathers of all the Palestinian children and the Palestinian children who are dying? Oh, like, wait. How about the children who, like, whose parents are being swept away by ICE and being put into concentration camps? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, but, like, they're not human. Because they're not white, Republican, male. Like, hello. Also, the UN parliament, like European Parliament. Uh, what did I say? UN. It's not United Nations. The European Parliament refused to take a moment of silence for him, and I'm living for it. I'm fucking living for it, and I'm so on their side, cause like fuck him. Also, people who are making like shit up, like, oh, his daughter ran to him as soon as it happened. Blood was gushing onto her. She slipped on his blood. Ma'am, she was in another state. Ma'am, they found out via the internet like everyone else. Like, I don't. I just find it so dumb. Like, people make shit up just to like make you feel bad for someone who literally said that empathy is not real. that we just made it up. But hey, if he didn't believe in empathy, why should we give it to him? He'd be so mad at us for giving him empathy. He'd be like, well, I didn't even believe in that. Why are you guys feeling empathy for me? So just don't feel empathy for him. Simple as that. Well, yeah. I'm gonna like scratch my little eczema over here. I should not be scratching it. Yeah, no. Okay, when Charlie Kirk died, when I first found out, I did not believe anyone because I thought it was gonna be like another one of those like, oh, Azealia Banks died, or like J.K. Rowling died, and it was all fake. Speaking of Azealia Banks, she actually had something to say about this, and it was like really funny because like she usually has like really bad takes, like really really bad takes, but this time she actually ate up with her take. She's like, well, I actually believe that like we should not be feeling empathy for people like this or something like that. And she's like, what about all the kids, like a kid's parent, like, oh, like but what about his kid? I'm like, I feel bad for the kid. And she said, well, what about all the kids that whose parents are being deported everywhere and like they can't see them ever again, or they're fucking dying because of gun violence, or like what about all the black kids whose dad got shot by a cop because the cop fucking thought that he was gonna pull out a gun out of his fucking pocket, because yeah, that pocket's so big, I guess. Like that's how fucking dumb it is. Like, do you not feel empathy for them? Oh, but no, but you feel empathy for fucking Charlie Kirk. Where were you? Like where? Okay, people are like, what am I gonna do? Like what? Like about posting on Instagram, like reposting things on Instagram and shit like that. They're like, oh, well, what am I gonna do? And I used to be one of those people that were like, oh, but like me reposting isn't gonna help anything. And at the time, I actually believed that. I thought like, oh, me reposting is not gonna help anyone. But like now, I do believe it's gonna help. So, but yeah, like some people are like, oh, but like me reposting isn't gonna save anyone. And I'm like, well, if it's not gonna save anyone, then why are you reposting? Or why are you posting R.I.P. Charlie Kirk? Why not? Why? Where were you when people were like R.I.P. Palestine or something? Like, hello? It's just weird. It's just weird. Like, either stand on business or just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Stand on business or shut the fuck up. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business. I love that meme. Oh my god, why am I so gassy today? That's for you guys. I don't know if you actually heard the burp though. Okay, what else did I write here? Oh yeah, okay. Two more things about Charlie Kirk that I wrote down here were someone who I have not talked to in like 5 years. Also, at the time, even when I was talking to them, we didn't even talk. Like, I think the only time we ever talked in our lives were like because my friend was a friend of his, and we hung out in the same place once, and I saw him once, and like I don't know, it was just like very small talk. Like I barely even knew him. We exchanged Instagrams, and that's it. So this guy went into my Instagram DMs and was like, "It's disgusting that you would even support this." And at some point he started saying, "Oh, like you want all Republicans dead." I'm like, first of all, that's not what I said. But he just wouldn't listen, and I thought in my head like, no matter what I say, this man is gonna think that I condone the murder of all Republicans, all anyone who disagrees with me, anyone who has a different opinion than me. If he's gonna think that no matter what I say, I might as well rage bait him. So I just started rage baiting him. I'm like, he's like, oh, so you want all Republicans dead? I'm like, hell yeah, you know what? Hell yeah, might as well even get the centrists in there. Oh, he's like, oh, so like, how would you feel if your dad died? I'm like, well, hey, one less person on this planet. I would not feel that way in real, like, truly, I would not feel that way. But he was just getting on my nerves so much, so I just started fucking rage baiting him, and I think that that's beautiful. And I think that we should start rage baiting people more. I think that rage bait is underrated, but only when it's done right. Honestly, some people just can't rage bait. Like, some people take rage baiting like it's oh, like, oh, let's go get the liberals mad by saying offensive things. Hey, you saying the N word is not rage baiting. It's literally just racism. Well, anyway. Also, he started fucking calling me, oh, you're a fucking liberal. I'm not. First of all, in American standards, I'm a leftist. In Spain, it's actually different. It's like swapped around. But in European political terms, I'm a leftist. But I'm not I'm not even American. I'm not even fucking American. You know? It's so fucking dumb. I he's not even American. That's the issue. He's not American. He's Spanish. He is a Spaniard. What do you mean you're a liberal? Liberal scum? Excuse me? Some people are just too obsessed with America, I guess. Also wrote, okay, let's talk about the gore video that's been going around TikTok because I think it's a little bit too much. Listen, if you're gonna go celebrate Charlie Kirk's death, I'm all for it. Hey, you have the right to celebrate whatever you want. Just like how the Republicans celebrated and made fun of Brianna. I forgot her last name. I apologize, Brianna. Rest in peace. The trans girl who died, who was murdered, not died, who was murdered brutally at a park in the UK a few years ago. How they laughed at her and mocked her death. Just like that, we have the right and we deserve to mock them. It's stupid. It's actually fucking stupid that they get to do shit and we don't. Hey, if you want to be a hypocrite, at least do it right and hide it. Like, fucking so blatantly obvious. But yeah, no. If you want to celebrate Charlie Kirk's death, I'm all for it. Hell, I celebrated it for sure. But I think that maybe, like, the sharing of the video itself, the gore video, is much. It's a little bit psychotic. If you okay, you wanna. I don't enjoy death itself. I just celebrate. I'm celebrating the fact that there's like a person that was ruining lives and making the world a horrible place is now gone and can't harm the world anymore than he already did, basically. And like you have the full right to celebrate that, but what you don't have the right to do is fucking share a gore video online. Where, by the way, there are kids on those platforms on Instagram. Unfortunately, even though there shouldn't be, there's kids on Instagram, on TikTok, you know, Discord, all of those, and people are just sharing it. And it's just so disturbing to see people actually like fucking want to watch a video of a person actively dying in front of them. It's kind of psychotic. And I'm not gonna lie, it gives me like a bad juju, you know. But yeah, that's all I had to say about Charlie Kirk. And yeah, don't kill me, please. But yeah, honestly, yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm not gonna say more because I don't think it's like worth it anymore to talk about him. Cause there's just so many videos already about him that me saying my opinion is just putting it out there and it's not really informing anyone anymore. Like it's not I'm not trying to convince anyone to like listen to me. But yeah, if you disagree, well, first of all, if you disagree with the celebration of someone's death, I can see where you're coming from, but when it comes to a person like Charlie Kirk, I can't. I can't agree with you on that. And if you have to like actively shame someone for celebrating his death, you are an awful person. I hope you know that. Ah. Let us be glad. Let us be grateful. Let us rejoice to find that madness will subdue. Dun 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 dun, ding dong, the witch is dead. I'm scrolling through my notes because when I was like recording this beforehand, when it was like not recording actually, I like clicked like ticked the ones that I already did, but I'm trying to like revise them and see what I didn't say yet. Oh yeah, Ariana Grande fucking adopted a kid. Ariana Grande, Millie Bobby Brown. Ariana Grande adopted a kid. What the fuck? I'm making up rumors now. Sorry, that was a little bit of a slip up. I meant that Millie Bobby Brown adopted a kid. Oh my god, it's actually so cute. I am like genuinely one of the things that I advocate for the most in my private life is like adoption. Personally, I don't think I'd ever become a parent, but if I ever did, adoption, I mean, obviously, would be the first thing that I would ever think of. I would never do surrogacy or like, I don't know. I just don't think. I think there are too many human beings on this planet already. Overpopulation is a thing, guys. And there are so many orphans in the world and people in foster care. And it's like, they deserve a life too. Not just these babies. And by the way, these pro life people that are like anti abortion, you don't see them adopting kids. Like, what about their lives? Hey, what about the lives of the people in Palestine? You know, what about Palestinians? Are they not people? Do they not deserve to live? Are the babies dying there also not babies? Oh no, but a dolphin fetus is a baby. Oh, excuse me, a human baby. Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shut up. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm oh my god, I just fucking rage baited myself. Yeah, but I felt so like grateful that we have people like Millie Bobby Brown adopting kids because she's a public figure. And so hopefully she'll inspire more people to. Sorry, I need to sneeze. Oh my god. I'm gonna cut that out. Okay, so that was a little bit awkward. Oh my god. As I was saying, I'm so glad that there are people like Millie Bobby Brown in the world where like they add like they're public figures, so anything that they do is like basically their image, you know? And so now that her image is adoption, hopefully more people will see how it should be normalized. You know, like it's not normalized enough. I know that it is like normalized now, but it's not normalized enough, personally. I think that more people should be adopting and less people should be having children. Actually, no. Less people in general should be having children, whether it's adoption or by any means, because you guys are not mentally stable or financially stable at all. And on the other hand, I think that more people should be adopting these poor kids in the foster care system because it's just so bad. It's really bad everywhere. Like, even here where I live, adoption is like really, well, first of all, difficult to get through as a kid and as a person who wants to adopt, you know? So I think that the system needs to be like fucking revamped, you know? Especially in America. Oh my god. God. Sorry about that sneeze. That was a little bit disgusting. Start taking in your twin. Wrote down this, and that. We already talked about that. What the fuck? Okay, I hate this new notes app thing where it like fucking reorganizes everything by itself. Hello? What did I write down? There was something left over here. Oh yeah, my teachers. Period. So, I started university this week again. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I think I did. I switched majors basically, and instead of doing art history, I'm now doing another subject, which is basically like media production and media development and stuff like that. Like basically just media. So basically, I have to restart the first year. And so I met my teachers these past few days, and some of them really sucked ass cheeks, you know? Some of them were like, I don't know. They gave me really bad vibes, especially this one woman, because she loves fucking group projects. She assigned three already, that are due by December and January. Are you guys hearing that? I don't know if it's a someone's fucking alarm from like my neighborhood, like their house alarm, fucking went off and was so loud. It was insane. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was an accident. Or maybe someone's like trying to break in or something. My microphone's all the way over here. As I was saying, my teacher is like really weird. She's like obsessed with like um group projects, which I fucking hate. I hate group projects. If you know me, I can't stand them. I don't like interacting with people. I don't even have friends in my class because people are like really cliquey. Like they I don't know, people already have like their little friend groups and everything, so I just like feel kind of left out from everything. And yeah. But hey, at least I have archery. I don't know if you guys noticed in this entire episode, I have this huge bow and these arrows, because I have archery in a couple of hours, in like 3 hours, and my mom's gonna come pick me up, because she's gonna take me, because it's the first lesson today, and I don't really have a bag for the bow, so I can't really go by metro or by train or by bus or anything, because it's kind of illegal to have this like out in the open without a bag. So yeah, she's gonna take me by car, and we're gonna leave it like, instead of like taking this home with me every day, I'm just gonna leave it at the rink or like where the classes are being held, and yeah, so that I don't have to carry it around with me every time I go. Every month? No, it was every Tuesday and Thursday. Slay. Well, anyway, yes. What was I gonna say earlier? Yeah, my okay. Honestly, my teachers aren't all bad. There's this one teacher though where like, okay, let me explain this. This needs a little bit of context too. In my like school, in the university, basically, um, the schedule basically, if you start at 10 and it finishes at 12, technically that's what it says on the schedule. But what actually happens is the class starts at 10:15 to give you time to take out your books, arrive to class. Some people take the bus, take the metro, so and sometimes those metros on those buses are fucking late because it's very unreliable. So they give us those like 15 minutes before the class starts. And most, if not all of our teachers except for this one, end always 30 minutes before, or 20 minutes before, sorry, so that we have time to eat, because it's the middle of the morning. It's like what, 8 a.m. and we need to eat, stretch our legs. We want to drink water. We want to fucking speak, because hey, we're all like fucking sleeping. So like we need to interact with people so that we're not fucking asleep in class. In class. So that's what all of our teachers do, except for this fucking dude who like was yapping, yappa, the entire class. And I mean, when I mean the entire class, I mean literally the moment it hit 10 o'clock, way until I want to say 12:06. Yeah, he went overtime. There was a teacher outside of the classroom waiting for him to leave, by the way. He's like, hey, it's my class turn. Hey, I want to get my stuff ready. Hey, I want to get my laptop out. Like, hello, get out my fucking room. He's so annoying, actually so fucking annoying. And he said, and I quote, hey, if you guys like are not gonna pay attention, if you guys are gonna be on your phones and on your laptops and just not paying attention to me and falling asleep in my class, you guys are gonna be distracting everyone else, okay? So if you're not gonna pay attention, you guys should not even come at all. Don't even bother. And I'm like, okay, is that a promise or a threat? Like, I'm leaving. And I actually fucking left. Well, I left after his class finished, and I didn't go back for the last class, because that's how fucking like tired and pissed off I was, because I had like what, 3 hours of sleep that day. Guys, I do not like, don't skip your classes, but hey, sometimes it's a fucking must. It's a need, you know. Yeah. Anyway, And I had this other teacher. She's really nice, but her class is like low key kind of boring. It's like World War II history and like post World War II. I'm like, bitch, I already know this. I literally studied history. I majored in art history. We studied this shit already, and I'm just so fucking bored already. I don't want to do this no more. Ugh. But anyway, yeah. No, okay, wait. Actually, there was this one class that I genuinely like really liked. It's called Technologies of Communications, which basically just translates to media tech, like actual full on technology for media, like cameras, microphones, lights, everything, all of those, all of the above. And yeah, I'm just really happy that, that's literally like the class that made me want to sign up for this major. And yeah, this art teacher is actually like really fun. He is very engaging in what he says. Like, I don't know, and he's also like really understanding about like our stresses and our time management and how unreliable the buses are and fucking. He's like, guys, I see you guys falling asleep already. How about we just end the class here? And he fucking ended the class 40 minutes early, and I got to go home. Like, that's genuinely so like so sweet of him. I wish all of my teachers were like that. And he actually like he's like, okay, you guys seem like really bored with like the theoretical part. How about I show you guys like this application, like mobile application, this app that turns your mobile camera into a film camera. I do have to mention though, it will overheat your phone immediately. But just don't use it for more than 10 minutes and you'll be fine, you know? And yeah, that's honestly, that was my favorite class. And I actually took notes this time. Like, usually in those classes in the first week, I don't take notes because there's nothing like useful to say. There's nothing that's gonna appear in the exams at the end of the year. So I'm like, I'm not gonna take any notes this time, and I was just like dozing off in class. But in his class, I actually felt like I was doing something. So that's I don't know. That made me kind of relieved, to say the least, that my classes weren't all boring and like now I have like a class to look forward to. So yeah, so that's been my week. It's been such a long fucking week, and honestly, there has been some good moments and some awful fucking moments, like some of those fucking classes and like waking up at like 4:30 a.m. to get ready for university. But yeah. So, by the way, you guys, now that we're like ending the episode more or less, I just want to mention, uh, I have an art account. And I'm trying to sell my paintings and I'm trying to do commissions and stuff like that. So please go follow me on there. Let me just look up the app to make sure that it's actually accurate, because sometimes I mess this shit up. Where's Instagram? Hello? Okay. So it's Maxin, MaxinAlbtnart. Max Albtnart. Art. So yeah, go follow me on there. I do some painting, here and there. It's not my it's obviously not my full-time job, but it is something that I'm trying to make as a like what used to be a hobby. I want to kind of try to profit off of it because I'm a university student. I need some money. Yeah, and also another thing that I wanted to mention is that for the podcast, we are going to be trying to implement for future episodes, for episodes after this, so episode 3, 4, and up, a call in sort of thing where you get to like call in, send me a question, a Q&A basically, and just ask me some questions about my life. And I'm an open book, so you can ask me literally anything and everything you want to ask. So yeah, just I will be accepting those DM requests on my Instagram, my art Instagram for now. It will be subject to change in the future. And you can also comment on the Spotify, because I just discovered that you can comment on Spotify. You can comment on Spotify or on YouTube if you want. Any questions that you have, and I will be reading those too, and I'll write them down so I can answer your questions. And yeah, thank you guys for listening so much. Like, it means a lot to me. And yeah, don't forget to smile.